Chapter 1. A Mysterious Encounter. On a humid afternoon in the lively city of Rivertown, the air was filled with the enticing aroma of fresh bread and spices as vendors shouted out their prices. The market bustled with people moving in every direction. Among the throng, two best friends, Emma and Lily, walked side by side on the lookout for fresh fruits to bring home. Emma, a 16-year-old with wavy brown hair and a curious disposition, adjusted her backpack and sighed. This place is really crowded today. Let's quickly grab our things and go. Her slightly taller friend, Lily, who had jet black hair tied back in a ponytail, smiled and replied, "Relax. Markets are fun if you know how to enjoy them. Look at that old man making candy sculptures. That's amazing." Just as they were about to savor the sight, they noticed a soft whimper coming from underneath a vegetable stall. Curious, Emma bent down and discovered a dog curled up tightly, shivering. The dog was dirty, with his ribs visible beneath his. Tangled fur and golden, deep eyes filled with a peculiar sadness. "Oh my God, Lily, look at this poor thing," Emma whispered. Lily knelt beside her, gently extending her hand. "Hey there, buddy, are you lost?" The dog didn't flinch. Instead, it stared at them with intensity as if trying to communicate something. "Let's take him," Emma said, her voice steady with determination. "What if he belongs to someone?" Lily questioned. Emma looked around and replied, "He has no collar. He looks abandoned." Before Lily could respond, the stall owner, an elderly woman with kind eyes, approached them. "I see you found him," she said. "Do you know whose dog this is?" Emma inquired. The woman shook her head. "No one knows where he came from. He just appeared here about a week ago and has been wandering. But there's something strange about him." Lily frowned. "What do you mean?" The woman lowered her voice. "At night, the dog disappears, and in the morning, he returns, sitting in the same spot. No one knows where he goes, but some say he watches over something." A chill coursed through Emma's spine. "That's strange." The dog whimpered again, looking at them desperately. Lily sighed. "All right, let's take him, but we need to figure out where he goes at night." Chapter 2. Following Shadow to an abandoned house back at Emma's house, they cleaned the dog, fed him, and watched as he devoured the food hungrily. "We should give him a name," Lily suggested. Emma thought for a moment and replied, "How about Shadow?" Lily nodded. "It suits him." As evening approached, Shadow began to get restless, pacing near the door and whimpering once more. "He wants to go somewhere," Emma observed. "Let's follow him," Lily proposed. They grabbed their jackets and stealthily followed Shadow as he walked through the deserted streets. He led them past the market, through narrow alleys, and finally halted in front of an abandoned house at the town's edge. The house was old, with broken windows and peeling paint on the walls. Shadow sniffed the air and let out a small whine before scratching at the door. "Why did he come here?" Emma whispered. Lily tried the door, but it was locked, and suddenly, Shadow disappeared. Chapter 3. The Hidden Truth. Where did he go?" Emma gasped. Before Lily could respond, they heard a soft scratching sound from inside. "There must be another way in," Lily suggested. They discovered a broken window at the back and carefully climbed through. The house was eerily silent, dust swirling in the air. They then heard it, a faint sound emanating from beneath the wooden floor. "Something's under there," Emma said, her heart racing. They searched until they found a loose floorboard and pried it open, revealing a small metal box hidden beneath the planks. "What is this?" Lily asked. Before they could open it, footsteps echoed from outside. "Someone's coming," Emma whispered. They grasped the box and quickly climbed out the window, dashing back to Emma's house with Shadow trailing behind. Chapter 3. A shocking discovery once, back in Emma's room, they opened the box to find old photographs, a diary, and an old key. Lily picked up the diary, and the name Henry Lockwood was written on the first page. "Who's Henry Lockwood?" Emma questioned. As Lily flipped through the pages, she gasped, "Emma, this is a confession. Henry Lockwood was accused of stealing money from the town bank 50 years ago, but according to this diary, he was innocent." Emma's eyes widened. "So, the real thief was never caught?" Lily nodded. "Henry wrote that he hid this box because it contained evidence that could prove his innocence. But before he could reveal the truth, he disappeared." Emma glanced at Shadow. That's why he led us here. He must have known about this place all along. But how? Lily asked. Emma hesitated. What if this dog is connected to Henry somehow? Shadow emitted a low whimper, as if he understood. Chapter 5. Exposing the Truth. Determined to uncover more, they researched Henry Lockwood's case and found an old newspaper article stating that Henry had vanished without a trace, leaving his case unsolved. They decided to take the diary and the key to the local historian, Mr. Roberts. After reading the diary, Mr. Roberts's eyes widened in shock. This changes everything, he whispered. What do you mean? Emma asked. Mr. Roberts sighed. The real thief was never found. But this diary points to a prominent businessman in town. If this comes to light, it could clear Henry's name, Shadow barked, almost as if urging them onward. This dog is special, Mr. Roberts remarked, patting Shadow's head. It's as if Henry himself led you to the truth. Chapter 6. The Final Revelation. With the historian's assistance, the evidence was presented to the authorities. An investigation ensued, and soon the real criminal's descendant came forward with a confession, revealing what transpired all those years ago. Henry Lockwood was officially declared innocent. However, there remained one last mystery. Who was Shadow? Emma and Lily returned to the abandoned house one final time, standing before the door. Henry's spirit must have lingered here, waiting for someone to uncover the truth, Emma commented. At that moment, Shadow walked toward the door, turned back to them one last time, and then vanished. A gust of wind swept past them, and Emma whispered, "Goodbye, Henry." Moral of the story: the truth will always find a way to emerge, no matter how long it takes. Animals are more than just companions. They can guide us to something greater. The past may hold secrets, but with courage and determination, justice can prevail.